Oliver here from the Hooked Camper YouTube channel. Come with us as we hike up to Rhonda Lake on Big White Mountain. This is crazy. It looks completely different from last time we were here. Alrighty everybody, here we are at the Black Forest Lodge and it's absolutely boiling. It must be around 30 degrees, so I'm gonna change shirt, otherwise my neck is gonna get fried. Alrighty, this is a better shirt for this lethal sun, and now it's time to set off on the trail. So we actually went snowshoeing just around this area on Boxing Day. So here's a better sign for the trails on Big White, and we're doing the Rhonda Lake Trail, which is about 4.5 kilometers and should take roughly 2.5 hours return, as it's 1 hour downhill and 1.5 hours uphill. At about 45 minutes from Kelowna, Big White is the second most popular ski resort in BC. It's got 2,800 acres of skiable terrain and is 56% intermediate trails, so it's great for everybody. The lake we're hiking to, Rhonda Lake, supplies Big White with some of the cleanest, freshest tap water in the world, sometimes even considered cleaner than bottled water. Well, we're just walking through some much appreciated shade, and I'm so excited to see how this lake looks and how clear it is. So I think that in the distance is Big White Mountain, which means we are very close to Rhonda Lake. So we took Chloe's backpack to share up the hike, and this is her waist strap here. That's better. Here we go, we're getting there. Right, I want to see if the lake is just above this ridge here, and then I think we'll walk around and do the Rhonda Lake circuit. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so clear. See how cold it is? Whew. That's pretty cold. It's nice though. Refreshing. It's like a really small cabin over here I want to go see. So we made it to Rhonda Lake at the Dam Trapping Creek area, which supplies water down to Big White. And unfortunately there's no swimming. But it makes sense because it supplies tap water. There's this spooky old shack next to the water here. I wonder if I can poke the camera through this door crack and see what's inside. Well, it doesn't look like there's much in there. It must just be the pump controls and some electrical stuff, but it's a cool old shack though. Wow. This is crazy. Look at all those birds up there. I wonder what they are. Oh, looks like some deer tracks. That seems like a nice spot for a snack. Look at this little mushroom down here. Now that we've refueled, I think it's time to continue our loop around the lake here. Now I'm not super sure, but I think this might be bear print. This wide path ends, but it does look like there's a small walking track that continues around the lake. But as we move through some dense areas, it's important to make lots of noise so not to startle any bears. Well, we picked a perfect time of day to do this hike. It's about 5:30 now, and it's got gorgeous sunset light, and it's much cooler. It was meant to be a top of 33 down in the Okanagan today, so up here on Big White it's nice and cool. This part of the lake is so cool, it's so different to the other side. I wonder if it's just variation depending on how much sun and rain and wind it gets. There's like a little mini beach here. Wow, look at this. The sun is setting over the crest of Big White Mountain, so we're going to chase the sun down the mountain and head back to the car park. So all the way along the Rhonda Lake Trail, the trail is marked with these painted rock stacks. Much faster going down, but sometimes it almost feels harder on the knees than going up. Well, as we're descending, it felt like we took a step down into a warm pocket of air, and now it feels much warmer than up towards the lake. Last time we were here, the Black Forest Lodge had a huge sheet of ice sitting on the back of the roof here. As an Australian, the concept of this whole area being covered in snow in just a couple of months is still so foreign to me. It's like, you're telling me all this gravel and dry grass is covered in snow in just a couple of months? Doesn't make sense. Alrighty, well, we made it back to the car and it is time to say goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We put up a new video every weekend, so I'll see you next week.